Terry Carter, a pioneering figure in television and film, passed away at the impressive age of 95. Born into a diverse heritage in Brooklyn, New York, Carter's early life was a blend of cultures that perhaps shaped his nuanced understanding of characters and storytelling. He graduated from Stuyvesant High School and explored higher education extensively before venturing into acting, a field where he would leave an indelible mark. Carter's acting career was marked by significant roles that broke new ground in television history. He is perhaps best remembered as Sergeant Joe Broadhurst in McCloud and as Colonel Tigh in the original Battlestar Galactica, roles that showcased his ability to bring depth and strength to his characters. His work in Battlestar Galactica was particularly groundbreaking, not just for its thrilling narrative, but also for featuring multiple African-American actors in central roles during a time when such casting was far from typical. Beyond acting, Carter was a filmmaker who dedicated much of his later years to producing and directing. In 1975, he founded Meta 4 Productions, producing educational and industrial films. His dedication to enhancing intercultural and interethnic understanding was profound. Through his nonprofit, Council for Positive Images, he produced award-winning documentaries aimed at fostering greater communication across diverse communities. Carter's work extended into historical and cultural documentaries as well, with notable projects like A Duke Named Ellington and Once Upon a Vision. His efforts to document and celebrate African American culture and history were not just acts of preservation, but of passion. Terry Carter leaves behind a legacy of groundbreaking achievements in both acting and filmmaking. His dedication to diversity and education reflects a life lived with purpose, aiming to bridge cultural divides and enrich understanding through the power of media. His contributions will continue to educate and inspire, and his memory will indeed be a blessing to all who knew him and his work. Sarah Rice, a revered figure in American theater, passed away at the age of 68 after a battle with cancer. Born in Okinawa, Japan, Rice moved to Arizona shortly thereafter and was introduced to the performing arts at a young age. Her journey led her to New York at 18, setting the stage for a distinguished career in theater. Rice is celebrated for originating the role of Johanna in the Broadway production of Stephen Sondheim's Sweeney Todd, a performance that garnered her a Theatre World Award in 1979. Her talents extended beyond Broadway, as she was also known for her operatic roles in classics like The Marriage of Figaro and The Barber of Seville, and for her unique ability to captivate audiences with her performances in cabaret, notably in her acclaimed solo debut, Screen Gems, Songs of Old Hollywood. An enthusiast of the theremin, Rice introduced audiences to the enchantment of playing music without physical contact, weaving an additional layer of mystique into her performances. She was a frequent presence at 54 Below's Sondheim Unplugged series, where her voice could be heard on the Grammy-nominated recording of the show. Her creative spirit was also evident in Thank You for Your Love, a celebration of the works of Tom Jones and Harvey Schmidt, which she co-created with fellow Broadway stars. This production was recognized with a Bistro Award, underscoring her impact and legacy in the performing arts. Sarah Rice's contributions to the theater and music were profound, marked by her versatility and passion for the arts. She leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire those who had the privilege to see her perform and all who will come to know her work in the future. Her memory and influence will endure in the hearts of family, friends, and fans alike. Harry Johnson, a seasoned actor beloved for his extensive work in television and film, passed away at the age of 81. While the cause of his death remains undisclosed, his legacy as a versatile performer endures. Born on December 27, 1942, in Plainfield, New Jersey, Johnson embarked on his acting journey with a notable appearance in the pilot episode of Battlestar Galactica in 1978. Known in the early stages of his career as Chip Johnson, he graced numerous television shows and films with his talent. His career, spanning over 4 decades, saw him in roles on iconic shows such as MASH, Law & Order, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and The A-Team, among others. Johnson's voice was not only familiar to fans of his on-screen work, but also to gamers and viewers of over 2,000 TV episodes where he contributed as an ADR voice actor. Additionally, he was recognizable from the Harry and Louise TV and radio ads in the early 90s, which played a significant role in political discussions around healthcare at the time. Aside from his acting, Johnson also expressed his creativity through writing, publishing works under the pseudonym Harry Castle. His titles include Fugitive Romance, the fictional memoir of a Hollywood screenwriter, and Miracles and Misfits, allowing him to share his rich experiences in Hollywood in a fictionalized form. Survived by his wife Christiane and stepchildren Oliver and Penelope, Harry Johnson was a cherished figure both on and off the screen. His impact on the entertainment industry and the hearts of those who knew him will continue to be celebrated. His memory remains a blessing to all who had the pleasure of experiencing his work and knowing him personally. Annie Nightingale, a trailblazing icon in radio and television broadcasting, passed away at the age of 83 after a brief illness. Born on April 1, 1940, in Austerley, Middlesex, Nightingale was a pioneering force at BBC Radio 1, becoming the first female presenter in 1970 and carving out a career that spanned over 5 decades. From her early days as a journalist to her dynamic presence on air, Nightingale's influence stretched across multiple generations. Her tenure at Radio 1 was marked by an unwavering dedication to championing new music, earning her the Guinness World Record for the longest career as a female radio presenter. Her eclectic taste and enthusiasm for underground music helped shape the musical landscape and brought a wide range of genres and artists to public attention. Nightingale's role as a presenter on The Old Grey Whistle Test showcased her versatility and helped redefine the program with a focus on punk rock, new wave, and other emerging styles at the time. She was not just a voice on the radio, she was a cultural commentator who had a profound impact on the music industry. Her recognition included being made a member and later commander of the Order of the British Empire, reflecting her significant contributions to broadcasting. Nightingale's legacy is not only in the records she played or the interviews she conducted, but also in her role as a mentor and trailblazer for women in media. Nightingale's personal story, from the highs of her career to the challenges she faced, including her passionate advocacy for music and equality, painted a picture of a woman who was as complex as she was influential. Her memoir, Hey Hi Hello, serves as a testament to a life vibrantly lived and a career that forever changed the airwaves. As the music world mourns her loss, Annie Nightingale's spirit and contributions will continue to resonate, inspiring future generations of broadcasters. Her memory will indeed be a blessing to all who knew her and to the many more who were touched by her music and her voice. Gary Graham, an esteemed actor known for his dynamic roles and deep influence on science fiction television, passed away from cardiac arrest in Washington at the age of 73. Born in Long Beach, California, Graham's career spanned over 5 decades, making a significant mark in both television and film. Gary Graham was perhaps best recognized for his portrayal of Detective Matthew Sykes in the acclaimed TV series Alien Nation from 1989 to 1990, and in 5 subsequent television films through 1997. This role cemented his status as a beloved figure in the realm of science fiction. Additionally, his recurring role as Ambassador Soval, the Vulcan ambassador to Earth in Star Trek Enterprise, further solidified his standing in the iconic Star Trek franchise, endearing him to fans around the world. Aside from his notable screen roles, Graham was also a talented musician, participating in several bands, including the Sons of Kirk, which drew inspiration from his Star Trek connections. His passion for storytelling extended behind the camera as well, with his directorial debut in the film Interviews, which he also wrote, showcasing his multifaceted creative abilities. His work extended into web-based media, appearing in the internet gaming show The Jace Hall Show and the web series Universal Dead, which was slated to be adapted into a feature film. Gary Graham's legacy as an actor who brought depth and integrity to his roles will be remembered and cherished. His contribution to the genres of science fiction and drama has left an indelible mark on the industry, making him a revered figure among peers and audiences alike. His memory will continue to inspire future generations of actors and creators. Tony Ganios, a cherished figure in American cinema known for his iconic tough guy roles, passed away due to heart failure at the age of 64. His passing followed a hospitalization for a spinal cord infection, marking the end of a memorable career that left a lasting impression on audiences and the film industry alike. Gonzalez first captured the attention of moviegoers as the formidable Perry in the 1979 classic The Wanderers, and he quickly became a symbol of rugged charisma. His portrayal of Anthony "Meat" Tuparello in the 1981 comedy Porky's and its sequels cemented his status as a beloved character actor, capable of blending toughness with charm. His role in Continental Divide showcased his versatility, playing a former football player turned mountain man alongside John Belushi. Throughout the 1980s, Tony Gonzalez was a familiar face on television, appearing in the series Wise Guy as Mike Mooch Cacciatore and making guest appearances on shows like Scarecrow and Mrs. King. His performance in Die Hard 2 as a merciless mercenary demonstrated his knack for memorable, if brief, appearances that left a strong impact, exemplified by his dramatic on-screen demise. After stepping back from acting in the early 90s, Gonzalez left behind a body of work that resonated with fans of both comedy and action genres. His portrayal of larger-than-life characters, who often carried a hint of humor alongside their brawn, made him a distinctive and endearing presence in film and television. Tony Gonzalez will be remembered not only for his contributions to the entertainment industry, but also for his robust spirit and the lasting legacy of the characters he brought to life. His performances continue to bring joy and laughter to new generations of viewers, ensuring his place in the pantheon of great American character actors. Breaking news. News 1. In a heartfelt update, Prince William shared that Princess Kate Middleton and their family are all doing well, amid her ongoing battle with cancer. The Prince of Wales spoke during a visit to James's Place, Newcastle, engaging with the public about his family's well-being following Kate's diagnosis and treatment. The couple has maintained a low profile as Kate undergoes chemotherapy, a decision prompted by medical tests revealing cancer presence after an abdominal surgery. Meanwhile, King Charles III, also facing his health challenges with cancer, has resumed his public duties, including a significant upcoming state visit. This period marks a poignant chapter for the royal family as they navigate personal health battles while continuing their public service and commitments. News 2. At the premiere of Jerry Seinfeld's directorial debut, Unfrosted, Jay Leno and his wife Mavis shared a positive health update following her Alzheimer's diagnosis earlier this year. "I feel great," Mavis told Entertainment Tonight on the Netflix red carpet, showcasing her resilience despite the diagnosis that led to Jay being granted conservatorship to manage her care and estate. The couple, married for 44 years, emphasized their strong bond, with Jay noting, "We hang out every day. We have a great time." He added humorously that attending the comedy film premiere was a welcome break from controversy, saying, "Just to come to a funny, silly movie, it's great." The conservatorship, filed for in January, allows Jay to structure Mavis's living trust and ensures her well-being continues to be a priority, echoing the commitment and love that has defined their long-standing relationship.